Okay, seems like my kick chat stopped working. Yeah, Kick is a little strange, doesn't let me change the stream name for a while, gets kinda like stuck in there. Okay, I think now it's kinda working. Okay. I'm just gonna put it somewhere here. Okay, cool. Anyways, so I was working on this cocoon enemy. And I want this cocoon enemy to go down like some kind of silk and poison the player. So let's see. Comes down, poisons the player, goes back up. That's kind of cool. I got the cable to attach. So I want to see if it is actually attaching to the socket or the arrow component. I believe it's attaching to the arrow component. So let's set the bone name to none. And I want to move the arrow component to the point of this thing. Let's stop the animation, take this arrow, push it exactly there. And let's see if it actually attaches to the arrow or the bone or the socket. Pretty sure it works with the component. In this case, that arrow. Yep, that looks way nicer. It's actually attaching to the point, to the tip of the cocoon. So that's very cool. Let's call this a silk attachment or something like that. Gotta make sure that we got it properly spelled. and get the name properly also as well in here. For the cable, we can change the width of the cable to something thinner, like maybe half of it. 5 is okay. Then we can change the material of the cable as well, so it looks like some kind of like silk. Okay, that's great. What happened to my kick stream? Okay, are we back? Yep, I think we're back. Something was wrong with this. Now I can see the chat. Awesome. Okay, yep. Perfect. Super. Okay. Okay, everything's working correctly. That's so cool. All right. Let's test a little bit the rotation of the cocoon. Let's enter this way to see if it actually works. Yep, the rotation of the cocoon is working. Cool, yeah. Yeah, we got the basic logic of this thing. Next step is to change the cable material. Maybe we can make some kind of like something simple. Pretty shiny. Just for now. Then I want this to spawn some poison. Let's spawn some poison here. Goes down. That's kinda cool. Sweet. So, we can spawn some poison in different ways. Let me think about this. I think we might be able to use the boss behavior right here, and maybe we can add a burn attack, area attack, basic attack. It needs to be some kind of area attack. We have beam, charge, cone, direct, donut, hitbox, leap. Maybe we can try the area. The ability area. Okay, so I'm gonna make a copy of that and call it cocoon. Let's take those two off. We're gonna do the area. And before that, I want to see if everything's set up properly here. For the area attack. We might just need this damage notify. Okay, so let's create a animation montage. This one might be the damage is gonna happen right in the beginning, and here and here we can place some particles and so on. So let's see if this works out. For this to work out, I need to add it here. We might be okay, yeah, we might. This is the problem. We might be having the same issue, not activating the right behavior tree. So we might not do this through the boss logic, unfortunately. We might be having the same issue here. The behavior tree might not be triggering. So for this situation I might just do it differently, to be honest. Yeah, it stays out of combat in stationary here. Doesn't want to go to in combat. Let's try this other one. which is just directly into combat, but yeah, doesn't want to trigger the attack. Yeah, I had this issue yesterday, so I think we're gonna do it differently. Okay, let me see. So what if we spawn the ability itself? We have the ability area. Let's see if we can use a different one, the donut ability. This might not be linked to a character. Hey, there's a lot of tutorials in YouTube. I will try to find something like a long form. There's a Unreal Sensei that has a very introductory level tutorial. That's a good way to start. Yeah, we'll try to look for longer, kind of like long form tutorials, and that's gonna let you feel more comfortable with the program. Okay, it seems like this one it just spawns. So I think we might be able to use this ability as area damage directly from the blueprint. So I wanted to spawn right here. Spawn actor from class, I think. The ability done. The location is going to be the end position. Let me just copy that thing, put it here. I want to see if it actually works. And you got blueprints, which is like visual scripting. Hey, Big Fish, nice job. I would love to be a friend. Kindly add me on Discord. Yeah. Access non trying to read behavior, boss behavior reference branch, BP boss ability base. Oh, it comes from the parent, yeah. It comes from a parent. Maybe. If we add this component, not sure that's gonna do it. Boss AI, BBP, okay, BI boss AI. Let's see if this works. This is what you're looking at, just visual scripting. They're like node based, you connect stuff together, it has functionality. We might be able to just bypass this. Don't really want to touch too much this stuff. I'm gonna take a screenshot because I really need to be careful with this code. Don't wanna mess it up. We might be able to just create a copy of this ability and work around it. Dude, everything's like very everything is very relative. What's your experience, your previous experience with these kind of things? How much time you're trying to put into it? There's so many variables. Like, I cannot tell you something is easy or hard. It just really depends on how much you are interested into it, how much time you're gonna put into it. Yeah, it's not like things are easy or hard, you know. It really depends on a lot of other things. No, this is not. Let's leave that how it was. Oh yeah. We have the same issue as yesterday, and one way to bypass that is not spawning the enemy, just having the enemy in there waiting for me to go through. That's one way to deal with it. Yeah. So let's see. What other way? I wouldn't say blueprints are easy. Yeah. All right, let's try this another way. I think that the donut ability, let's try that. And the whole spawner logic, I think that it's not gonna work for now. So we can probably move this to the character and not make it spawn. Just have it in the level already. And I think that way it will do the ability. I'm gonna test this before I go forward. And see if I can get the ability to play. Yeah, using the RPG engine with the boss AI toolkit. The problem is that I cannot trigger the boss AI logic from the enemy spawner. Okay, it's doing some damage. Okay, I'm not able to see any. Okay, it's doing some damage, but I'm not able to see anything. Appreciate it, Square. Not able to see anything here. Yeah, I don't see anything related to VFX here. Let me see if I can find an example of this ability. Okay. So we have a beam, combo, ranged area, okay. Ability projectile. Okay, the donut here. Okay, so do we have... Okay. Any visuals for this? Just damage? Okay, can we enter debug mode and see where things are happening? I want to see if I can also copy. Oh, not all of them, but muchas gracias. I have no clue if you can create your own blueprint nodes using C++. I don't think that's the way it goes. If you know C++, you might just use C++. You can combine both, but create nodes, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's debug it and see what's going on. I'm working on a cocoon enemy. Yeah, give me a second just to... There you go. To get the... Oh, wait. What? Give me a second just to make a copy of this. There you go. And then I just want to get the donut ability for now. That's the one. Beautiful. Visuals. Let me change the... animation montage. And every other setting should be the same. Cool. Now we can go into debug mode. debug mode and see if we can actually see what's happening here. I remember these abilities came with some kind of like basic Niagara or some kind of particles to visualize a little bit. I'm not sure if I did not migrate them or something. But let's see. Oh yeah, I see it. So here, or the red makes damage. Let's see. The red, I think that red does damage. Not the green, the red. Yeah, I think it's the red. It doesn't include VFX. I'm pretty sure they had some very basic stuff just to be able to see. But it's not like we need that right now. So there's a cooldown. So let's make the cooldown very small and the damage very small to make it like overtime, damage overtime. No, I want to keep it invisible so it becomes super annoying for the player. He's not gonna know where or what happened. No, I'm joking. Definitely, we need some cool effects. I think it's already built in there. Let me check. Inside visuals, particle effects. Let's see if we can spawn some cool stuff here. Are these cascade particles? I think so. We need to change that to Niagara. Probably. Spawn class, effect delay. Anyways, let's just test it with something. Let's test it with something just to see if we get something in there. Okay, yeah. The problem is that it's a cascade particle. I would like to change that into a Niagara particle. Okay, that's good. So what if we spawn class system? Maybe not. Is it called Niagara? Niagara actor? Maybe. But I think it's looking for a very specific Niagara actor. So we might. Yeah, I believe. We need to give it like the very specific one. Let me see how this works. So let me see if I can find the ones that I'm using. It could be something like this. Let's try this one. That's not exactly the one I want, but let's just see if we can actually spawn Niagara here. No, doesn't. It's not like that. This is only for Cascade. Yeah, we need to probably change that so it works with Niagara. Okay, maybe not here. Okay, so this probably comes from the BP ability base here. I don't even know where we can find this spawn. Spawn class. Particle maybe. We might need to find it somewhere here. Let's see what the name. Particle effects. Particle effects. No, not here. We need to search somewhere else. In here, find in all blueprints, find results. I forgot where this was. Okay, particle effects. But this is gonna search the whole project. I want to search just here. This is gonna take forever. Inside the BP boss ability base. The No, they're just create a fresh node in the blueprint and search reference. Um, oh shit, I'm sorry. Damn it. Oh, this is a little ridiculous. But is there a way to search only inside this instead of the whole project? It's I remember there was another search. This is the reference viewer, not this. Well, damn it. Yeah, let me just look at. Yes, you can search, just don't press search all reference. Particle effects. Let's look for particle effects, no space. Oh shit. This is ridiculous. Particle effects. Right click on any node, you can search those nodes in that blueprint. But but I need a container for this. Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure what node to create. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the right node to look for. Oh my god, this is this is a little bit too funny. If I don't create the right node, it's not gonna find the right thing. I'm trying to find a reference to emitter at location, but is this for? Yeah, this is for cascade particles. Trying to make the Boss AI toolkit use Niagara instead of Cascade, but I cannot find where this particle effects comes from in the blueprint. So let's try this one. Find by name. It's gonna find itself. Definitely not by name all. It's gonna find it everywhere. Damn it, there must be a better way to do this. This is very ridiculous. Seriously, like I want to search only inside this blueprint. Find reference by name, by find reference all. It's gonna, yeah, basically search through the whole thing. BP boss behavior, set new phase, spawn emitter at location, event graph. Emitter template. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure this is the one. It's not spawn Niagara. It's a spawn particle maybe. Spawn system. Spawn system attached. Add location. Is this for Niagara? Yeah, I think so. You need to find the hit result from the sphere trace, then find the logic after. I mean, I was spawning particles already. Just need to spawn a Niagara particle. Emitter template. System template, okay. Let's see what happens if I change those things. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to be able to change it here, but we need to go very deep to see where that comes from. To probably get this, make this work the right way. Yeah, let's do that. Is this data table? So let's find the reference. This one. It's related to all the abilities. Um, I'm gonna ask a friend about this. I'm not doing this right now. This is too deep. I'm gonna ask a friend about how we can find that stuff. For now, I'm just gonna do it the other way. I'm just going to get the ability to spawn the thing right here. That's too deep of a rabbit hole to go right now. Let's see. Ooh. Which one could work? Um, it's okay. Um, yeah, don't worry, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Needs to be something more like some kind of like some kind of puddle or something. Maybe something like that. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It's gonna look very strange. No. These ones work a little different. If I make it green here, it's not gonna come up. It does kind of change the color. The thing is that yeah, these ones are a little bit different from the other ones. Hey Storm. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do this one. I'm gonna use the one that I know it works. I'm working on a cocoon enemy that goes down a silk. And I want to spawn some particles when that happens. When it goes down, it shoots some poison and spawns some particles, but I can only spawn cascade particles, and I wanted to change this to Niagara, but it's kind of like deep in the boss behavior toolkit, so kind of hard to figure out where it is. For now, I just want to test it like this and see if we are getting any particles in there. It's spawning the cascade particles, but it's not spawning the Niagara ones. Let me get that location. This is a very cheap, non-modular way to approach this, but I would love to see if we can go deep into the boss behavior toolkit and see if we can change that from Cascade to Niagara, or leave both options open. That would be nice. Yep, it works right there. That's one way. So we're gonna do 0, 45, 90, and what goes after that? 135. Zero, 45, 90. 180. To get like a circle around it. Definitely need some water particles, so we don't need to spawn like 1,000 of them. Definitely not very smart. Let's take this off. Let's take the damage to something less, but the cooldown is gonna be also very little, 1 second or 0.5 seconds. Duration 1 second. Let's see how that works. Let's see if we can get some kind of like poison damage. Yeah, this is Unreal Engine 5. Okay, that's something. Not doing the amount of damage I would like. I love this silk. It goes back up. Okay. So the problem with this thing is that yeah, the problem is that again I cannot trigger the behavior tree with this spawner for the boss AI. toolkit. Maybe because the way I integrated it with the RPG engine. So I think I'm going to do something different, which is instead of using the spawner, just make one, get the logic from the spawner into the character itself. Yeah, I need one Niagara particle that does that for definitely don't. No, I'm not gonna leave it like that. Definitely not gonna leave it like that. Alright, so I wanna see if I can copy this logic, push it into the character itself. And to do this, I also need a couple of things. I need my collision box, arrow. This arrow I don't think I need, just this and that. Right here. Okay, so we have a start position, end position, let's call it trigger box. Trigger box. This one is gonna be a hitbox, and cable goes into start position. Then here trigger box. How do I do that? On event overlap, I think it was. On component begin overlap box. I always forget how to call this node. Trigger box. Box overlap component. No, that's not the one I need. On component. Yeah, I do have that. I do have that issue. The boss AI keeps attacking the the body after death. Totally right. On component begin overlap box. Oh crap, I keep forgetting how to call this node. Can you actually do that in a character blueprint? That's the question. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I had it selected. Okay. Okay. That. Okay. Always forget that one. Okay. Okay, let's test this out. So we have, okay. Okay. I'm gonna just push this one away for now. Let's see if this one works. End position, start position. There you go. Could probably make a smaller box for this. Somewhere there. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That's not what I want. Okay, now we have another issue. It's already down there. No, we need to change this logic. Oh crap, no. Character mesh. No. Okay, so a little bit uncomfortable to deal with. Kinda uncomfortable to deal with, but oh, what? Let's see if we can oh, so I don't need to spawn anything anymore on this, on the... Yeah, this is some very cool logic here, but... we don't need to spawn this. Any longer. We don't need to set the rotation anymore. We also don't need to spawn this anymore. So I think this, yeah, this logic is no longer needed. We need to attach cable 2. And who is the target? Target is the body. Oh, it's an actor location. Okay. Maybe there's another node. for the mesh. The start position is gonna be just the mesh. Okay, let's see if this makes any sense. So let's check this thing. The end location is gonna be this box. I want it to go down like here. Okay, another issue. The cable needs to be attached to yeah, we could probably leave that start position box. Oh, there you go, I see it. Okay, so start position box and push the cable down somewhere here. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Let's see if it actually works. It goes down. At least it's going down. It's not triggering the attacks. Okay, not triggering the attacks, but it's going down. Start body and position. This delay seems not to work. Oh, because the body is not there anymore. Oh, this is not... No. We need to go back to start position here. Uh-huh. Okay. That makes sense. The question is, why is this not starting to attack me? That's what we are missing. Yeah, right. You got it right there. I appreciate the help, Autobomb. I'm sorry. I just get it was a little bit overwhelming. To like I'm very I have very little experience with blueprints, so definitely just learning. Okay, so I have no clue. Why is this not performing the attack that was working before? But there's something causing the problem. This one is working pretty good. The question is, why is the other one not? It's already spawned in the level. We are not spawning this with a that's something I want to figure out, but not for today. That one is a little harder. So let's just see if we can get this one. To why is it not doing it? Does it need to be facing me or something? I'm not sure. Well, another thing I need to change is the trigger volume to be smaller. This might. Hey Ninja, how's it going? Long time no see. So I'm trying to work on this worm that comes down from here. Goes down, but it does not attack. It does not perform the attack. I tried to do this with a spawner, and it worked very nicely, but I was not able to activate the behavior tree. So yeah, the game is going great. The game is going great. So here we have a new puzzle to fix. The worm is going down, and if I put the worm just in the floor, it does. It does the attack, so the logic is not interfering with the attack. Probably is the distance from which the worm it's spawning might not be enough to pick up the enemy. Oh, check the spot in your blueprint for spawn or place in world. That's awesome. You see, here it works very nicely. And I believe it's the ability distance. We need to change the boss ability distance, the trigger distance, which I think is this green thing. Yeah, I think it's this green thing. For the damage is this. And the trigger one, I believe it's the green one. Let's see. Yeah. So this green sphere needs to be huge, like huge, for it to like drop down and perform the thing. So that's my best guess so far. So BP boss behavior, let's donut ability, I appreciate it. Modifier, so we have some modifiers here. Minimal targeting, minimal distance, max distance. Okay, so max distance, direction condition any. So yeah, there you go. Max distance is gonna be 10 meters, maybe more, maybe let's go crazy, like 15,000, which it means 15 meters. Minimal, I mean this is max. Let's go minimal 15,000, maximum 20,000, like something crazy big, because these creatures are going to be very far away from the player. This is gonna look so nice with the fog. Let's see what we got here. No, it's not performing. It's not triggering the thing. check your Discord real quick. Let's see. Oh, spawned, place in world or spawned. Oh. Oh, nice. I didn't know about that one. Auto possess AI. Hey. Oh. That's very cool. Those settings are very nice. I'm gonna definitely try it out. Yeah, it triggers. It triggers with the green circle. The problem is that I don't see any circles. Yeah. Because if we just place this worm in the floor, that's the weird thing. That's the weird thing. That's a very cool setting right there, Ninja. I appreciate it. Definitely gonna try the spawners. That might fix it. So if we have it here, oh, it's also bugging out. Oh, wait, I think I messed up actually the settings. Yeah, I think I messed up the settings. Minimal distance, 0. Maximal distance, 20,000. I want this to be triggered always. I messed up that one. There you go. Trigger that thing. Boom. Okay. Cool. So is this one gonna work now? There you go. Trigger it. But trigger it on the body, not on the not on the root component. Oh no, now we have another issue. Jesus. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay. 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 Now things get a little bit more complex. The root of this whole blueprint, it's here. It's right there. That's the root of the thing. So the ability is gonna spawn from the root of the whole thing. Hey, how's it going? Ooga booga. Poison, area poison. Okay, this one, component tag. Tag uses to find hitboxes or sockets relevant to the ability. Oh, I think we might do it with a socket. I think. Oh, this is how I did the. This is how I actually did the other ability. So let's see. It's gonna spawn. Get actor location. Get actor location. This, instead of getting actor location, I think we can get component location. Maybe component location. All right, I cannot find any notes today, so we're gonna do flamethrower. I have the logic here. by component, ability projectile, get actor location, get target, boss ref, get component by class, projectile. I remember we changed this component tag. Oh crap, I forgot where it was. Oh yeah, we're getting the whole thing a little bit more creepy now. Oh, there you go. Get component by tag. Yeah, there you go. Get world location. There's the logic. There's the logic right there. There you go. This is the logic that Sisa helped me out with. So with this logic, we can actually spawn this thing with a component tag, and this thing is gonna spawn from if I am able to see, where is it? Start visible. Okay, so let's get another thing attached to it. To what bone? Let's something in the other side. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Bone 01. Bone 01. Copy bone name. We're gonna create another arrow. This is gonna be named poison attachment, poison ability. Attachment or something like that. Cool. This one is gonna go to a body, and it's gonna be parented to bone 01. Let me just double check spelling here. Definitely wrong. There you go, and here we're gonna push to bone 001. Bone 001, reset location, rotation, everything. Okay, the scale is good. Rotation 90. Minus 90. Okay, it's coming from right there. And we're gonna push it out a little bit. Something like that. Or you know what, location 0, it's fine. Let's make it spawn right from the center of the bone. Okay, cool. Then let's test this out by copying this attachment name to the tag name here, poop. And we're gonna get this location here, poop, and here, poop. I should have made a copy of this ability, to be honest, but I can always go back to the template and get it fresh. Okay, cool. Let's see now if the ability spawns where it's supposed to. Another thing I need to do before I forget, and box visibility. Visible there, and we should probably make these boxes a little tiny. Yeah. And the start box could be the same size, no problem, just visibility. because if we change the scale of that, the cable scale might be messed up. So actually, let's on parent, Starbucks, paste, start, let's parent this again. All right, let's see if this works. Nope. Oh, arrow component. Little thing right there. That I think that. Okay, no, we have it. Bus ref. Are we actually printing something here? Okay. No, we might need to get that. I'm trying to make this ability spawn. I'm making this this kind of like worm go down through this silk, and I want the ability to spawn down here, not up there. This word for the flamethrower ability, let me double check. Is this actually attached to the body? It seems to be attached to the body. This is happening on the parent class. Oh, okay, maybe. Ability base? No, I don't think. No. I'm gonna try. Hmm. Oh crap, I forgot how I had it before. Okay, wait. This communicates through, This communicates through this data table. A component tag. Wait. This also needs to have a tag. Yep, this communicates through a tag. It's not gonna just pick it up like that. Okay. Component tag. I'm telling it right here, this is the tag, and I'm telling the ability, this is the tag. There you go. Now it makes a little bit more sense. To actually work, let's see if that makes sense. Oh. There you go. Spawn the ability. Okay, we are getting some trace down. Okay, we are getting some traces down. That's a start. That's something. Okay. Range. Let's change the range. That might be messing up this thing. Let's change the range. The range is too much. Oh, it's not doing the attack here. It is biting. That's good. Okay, I think. Okay, we are close. We're close. Okay, this is working. So the minimal distance needs to be the trigger box. That's the minimal distance. Let's say it is, I don't know how much is this, maybe can we measure with right click, middle click? Maybe not here. No. Each box is 100. Let me see. There you go. So 100 units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meters. 6 meters. That's going to be the minimal distance. 6. Okay. Maximum distance. No. Maximum distance should be something like 600. Minimal, maybe. So from 1 meter to 6 meters. This one is going to trigger when we are close enough inside the volume. Let's see. Maybe that's freaking out the ability. Nope, it's not. Nope, it's not doing it. Okay. All right, let's check this out. Okay, not really doing that. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay, but why is it not? Oh, okay. Ah. Uh-huh. I think, yeah, I think it's working. The VFX are not, yeah, the VFX are not spawning in the right spot. So instead of spawning the VFX here, get actor location, nope, that's not where I want these things to spawn. Yep, that's a problem. The debug sphere also very strange. And I also need to get a proper Niagara particle instead of spawning this madness. Where is it going to spawn? Is it going to spawn in the component tag? And also I wanna make it so the worm can go down a couple of times, because you might not be able to kill it the first time, so you might want to trigger it again. So these do ones is gonna get reset after a delay. If I can copy it, and well, doesn't like to do it. Okay. After a delay of 2 seconds, it's gonna restart the do ones. So we will be able to call the make the worm come, the cocoon come back again. Yep, it's gonna reset the loop. There you go. Ah, beautiful. Yay. Ah, nice. Okay. Okay, that's very cool. And it also bites if I get close to it. No. Because it's doing the ability, okay. It's staying down. It's staying down for some reason. This delay, I think it might be nicer if we can make it a little bigger. Oh, no, wait, these do ones cannot be there. These do ones needs to be here on the trigger, right? The first thing, just trigger. Right there. Well, maybe not. Oh, start closed. Maybe we can use this as a Boolean condition as well to reset this thing. Huh. Yeah, for now, I'm just gonna disconnect that. Okay. I'll take a little break. I'll be right back. To ja, Sophie? Nice. Okay, let's get this going, cause okay. Okay, so first thing first. Maximum distance. Okay, it needs to happen inside the volume. So let's try 600. Cooldown. Duration. Cooldown duration. Okay, let's see. Why? There might be another thing. Target search radius. How far can the AI search for ability targets? Okay. How far the AI can search for ability targets. Huh. I want to trigger this, but on the floor only. Not once when it's up there. There's something very strange. From 0 to 1000. Okay. Okay, I might... Let's simplify this a little bit. Oh, there's another do ones. That's why I was not going back up. Ah, okay. Okay. I see. Let's just make it go down for now. Maybe this is gonna work a little better. Okay. And it stays there. Oh no, I think the green radius up. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to simplify it. But why is it doing damage so far away? It's doing damage too far away. To be able to use this ability. Okay. Outer inner range. 300 to 600. That's strange. Gonna leave the trigger volume visible so I know where the thing is gonna actually spawn, and I wanna test it just to see what happens actually after we kill the worm. The cocoon. That's a little bit too far away. I should probably put a gun right next to the thing so I can test it. Oh, oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh my god. Okay, that's important. Okay, well, we got some stuff to figure out. Not as straightforward as I thought it was going to be, but we got some progress. I'm going to take a little break to see if I can have some dinner with my parents and hopefully come back to this because I do want to have this working today. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will